money. Money. Everybody want to make money. But everybody asks the same question. How can you make money? And right now you have millions of different gurus showing you that, oh my God, look at me, you can make a lot of money by using Claude and blah, 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 which is a lie in 85% of the cases. The problem why it's a lie is because if somebody made money, ain't no way they're gonna show others how to make more money because it will take the money from them. But me, I don't care. I have nothing to lose. Who knows my story? I have nothing to lose. So now I'll let you in on a small secret about how to make money by doing something so simple that I promised every single one of you, every single 31 of you who will watch this video, did in their life. So things first. Think about when you bought things. The reason why you bought things, you never cared about what is the thing. You cared about who is selling it. By who, I mean the company as well. We can take the, iPhone. We know how much it, actually, right here I'll put what is the actual cost of the iPhone's pieces, parts, whatever, and how much it costs. And we all paid that money. I know, I'm also paid it. But here's a little trick that I teach you how in this world of AI, you can create something for yourself that normally costs money, and then you can go and ask them, sell it to someone to make more money and whatever. So let's start with the first. You need to find a problem. This is the most important part. Everything what you pay for solves a problem, whatever that problem is. So let's look at this picture right here. How many of us have a Gmail account with this number right here, with this huge, oh Lord, like I very bad at emails in terms of the ones that I subscribe and then I forget, and then I subscribe and then I forget. By the way, if anybody cares about my beautiful head, I'll show it in this camera, and it's a 103rd Infantry. Shout out to Daniel Brunson. He was the first guy who introduced me how to really make money, right? And I'll give him a shout out, love the man, love the family, God bless him, and God bless the whole Blue Lake Drive. Like I said, the whole 30 people gonna see that. But, so this is the problem. So what would you do to fix that problem? Or you go manually and you type this 1, 2, 3, 4, which is ain't no way anybody of us doing. Or you will go on Google and you would try a service that would do that for you. So now let's look right here. This is service number 1. I don't know. I just Googled them. $14 to $15. English, second language. I know it's $14.99. I said 14. $14.99 for this. To just look at your email. Look at that. It beautiful. Like, the website though doesn't done bad. They got the app for everything, got support for apps. But in reality, this is just cleans your inbox. Another website like this, same thing. Clean, unlimited emails. 5 emails, 25 euros a month, which is again $27. Incredible pricing. And then I want you to show you fun stuff. So there's this, you 100% saw this ad if you ever Googled anything with emails. Unroll.me. Look at this news right here. The reason they probably were doing something for free, because I can tell you this, they were selling your emails. And if people think that emails don't cost nothing, you're kind of wrong about it. The reason is, whenever you leave your email, phone number, and if you ever seen those, you know what, I'll stretch it back. There's this fantastic guy, Russell Brunson. There's his book right here. He has 3 books, but I'll put one right here. I learned a lot by reading this book. Go read his book. But he has a trick. I think he was the first one to start it. I don't know if that matters, but anyway. When you go on the website and it says, hey, just leave your email and you get free something. And then there's upsell, whatever. Or email and a phone number. And then it's upsell. It's still the same stuff. The reason why is not everything in this world have money. And data in this day and age is the most expensive thing in the world right now. So coming back to what can we do. So now look at this. So how would you solve this problem? Like I said, you or would go to this different say inboxes, whatever websites you will, or you can build your own. What I did, right? And I'll send this repo, I build this repo, I did it myself, it's free, you can use it, you can make it better. I don't care what you're gonna do with it. I'm using it myself. I just cleaned 3,000 emails off my own Gmail account, but the whole process is very simple of what you can do. So you found a problem. Step number 2, think about the solution for that problem. So let's open Claude Code and let's open the email thingy, right? So in the very beginning, right? We scanned because I already have it done and all that. That's how I called it. Fix your inbox. And my whole thing was a pretty simple prompt. I'll leave it right here. Actually, I'll just put it right here instead of my face, right? I have a bunch of emails. I need you to read, sort, unsubscribe, unfollow, and read them all. That's it. The reason is I have two of this e-commerce businesses that I'm a part of, right? Yum and Gummy. So here's what I did. When you try to learn your competition, what do you do with your competition? You go on their website, you subscribe to their newsletter, and you learn their flows. But how can you do that? You can only do that by basically continuously getting their marketing emails and studying them. There's nothing else you can do beyond that. So that's what I did. But now I don't know what emails, where emails, what is there, what, how, blah, blah, blah. I don't know nothing about it. But I need them sorted. And I don't want to go through that, right? By the way, shout out to Google if they're going to fix it with Gemini or just give Gemini way more power in the Google I.O. on the May 19th. This video will come out probably after. So probably after, but it's pre-recorded. Listen, I'm trying to pre-record it. But there's just Point is, you go in Claude Code and you literally just ask to build you the stuff. So you just take that solution of you having a conversation with Claude or Codex. Actually, Codex does a great job. And you literally just describe, hey, I have this problem. Help me find the solution. If it's on the computer and somebody has a service out of it, 80% chance you can rebuild it. So now, let's say you created, like I said, you created this repo, right? GitHub, Let's say you create it. Let's say it has everything you need. Let's say all this. But now the question is, how do you monetize it? How do you sell it to others? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here's how I'm telling you it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Marketing. People think, what is marketing? I'll give you the best definition of marketing in the world. Marketing is an ability to sell crap that you don't need to the people who don't need it. That's literally what the marketing is. If anybody tells you anything differently, I swear to God, they're just trying to make it sound better. But, so now what do? Let's say you have this type of surface, fix your inbox, blah, blah, blah. And now you can go here and it's clean emails. What do? They target at very simple reasons. Look at this. No more emails overwhelmed, no more wasted hours, nothing slips through the cracks. Remember this. This is a marketing trick. Again, 30 people will learn a lot of more things right now. Health, wealth, relationship. If something that you created, selling, produced, doesn't matter, affects one of those three things, or all three, or 2 out of 3, I swear to God, people are going to buy it. So, where are they going to buy it? Think about any social medias in this world. Trick. How do you create a video if you don't want to put your face on, or you don't have such a great hat as I do? There's a website called HyperFrames by Hagen. What it is, it allows you to use vibe coding to create any kind of HTML compositions that after that you can put into the videos, right? Like there's a perfect examples here, right? And there's a repo right here, and I will leave this repo on the bottom. I will definitely do that. But I want you to show you the video of what this thing created. There's no sound. I didn't really thought into that much, but I'm just showing you how it's done. So look at this video. Look at this. So I'll let it play. I asked, it was 3 sentences. I just literally just asked Claude, hey, write me a script, paste it in there, use HyperFrames, we good. That was just the whole process. This is why when I am referring to building your own business, everything you can figure out except, I'm saying like, you can figure out everything later, but the first thing you need to figure out is the problem and the solution. But here's why I said that most of you I'm saying in your life, over the course of your life, you had so many solutions that you just skipped and you think that it's not important, but that's really how people are making money. Think about something as simple, and I know it sounds funny, but think about as simple as on the toilet, you have the seater. Somebody figured out to put it in there. And it sounds simple, right? But this is where the trick lies. Simple solutions to everyday problems, and people are gonna buy, and buy. I think this is cool. I try to help you. Hope somebody will download my repo and it will help somebody. I will probably improve and add every other email inboxes in there. But if you ever had an email problem, I got you. And you don't need to spend $15. You can just put a like on or a comment. Even if it's a bad comment. I don't care. But you know you can do all of that.